Hello everyone, I am Prof.S.N.Mane, Assistant Professor, Department of Processing and Food Engineering, working in Kekewa College of Agricultural Engineering and Technology, Nashik. Today we will learn about the practical, that is determination of moisture content from a food sample. Also we will learn about the determination of ash content of the given food sample. So first of all, we will learn some information behind the finding out the moisture content, see what is the importance of finding out moisture content or for what purpose it is important. So first of all, see that all the food products or the fruits or vegetables or the grains, that is cereal, pulses, oilseed, it contains the amount of moisture present in it, uh, and this moisture content is responsible for the shelf life of that particular commodity. Means how longer you can store that particular food product, and what should be the proper storage moisture content is there for keeping it longer time. So see, all the commodities or fruits or vegetables or the grains, they are harvested at the high moisture content, and after the using different drying methods, that is direct method of drying or the indirect method of the drying, sorry, by using natural drying method or by using mechanical drying method, we are drying that commodities, and we are keeping a recommended level of moisture content in that particular product, which is safe for their storage. So for the preservation purpose, this moisture content is very important. So moisture content of the cereal grains, it is about 11 to 14%, and obviously it significantly influence on all the aspects of the quality. So it is very important to find out how much amount of moisture content is there in initial stage or during their storage stage. Okay, so here we will learn about the using oven drying method for finding out the moisture content. So principle behind this, that is, initially sample it is heated under the specified conditions, and loss of wet it is measured in order to find out the moisture content of the given sample. So material required for these experiments are the aluminum boxes or the aluminum dishes are required. Then food sample is required. Then weighing balance is required for measuring the sample, and electric oven or the hot air oven is required for the drying purpose. And we will use the procedure to find out their moisture content, that is, first of all, mix the test sample and grind the suitable quantity to give the sufficient ground material for replicate determination. Means more than one time you can take the replications or the number of samples. Then ensure that the sample it is neither too coarse nor too fine. See, sample size of that ground material, it should not be too coarser, okay, or the large size, or the too much fine should not be there, because it should be passes through a 1 mm of the sieve. See, we have to pass our given sample through the sieve, which has the size 1 mm, and then weight accurately about 5 gram of the sample in previously dried dishes. So see, first of all, we, before going to start our experiment or before going to put your sample into that dishes or the boxes, you have to dry it immediately, firstly, okay, and then you have to put that sample in the boxes and then go for the experiment, and place the dish with its lid underneath in the oven for the 2 hours. Then the time should be reckoned from the moment the oven attains 105 degrees Celsius temperature after the dishes have been placed. See, once you have put your sample into the oven, then you have to operate that oven at set at temperature of 105 degrees Celsius for proper drying, and for 2 hours, and remove the dish after 2 hours, and place it in the desiccator for absorbing the vapor form of the liquid by desiccants, and again wet it. Now the dish, it should be placed back in the oven at half-hour intervals till the constant weight is achieved. Suppose during this experiment you have observed that your moisture content is not that much it is obtained. So for getting the constant results of your moisture content, you have to, or a constant weight, Before going to find out the moisture content, we are just weighing the amount of samples. So if your results are not coming constant, so till you have to dry that your sample, and after that finally you take the wet. Then you can finally compute the moisture content for each sample by using the formula, that is, see, moisture content, it is equals to initial weight minus final weight divided by the initial weight into the 100%. So number of observations you have to take, that is, first of all, write the name of the sample, which sample you are going to be prefer, that is wheat flour is there or another grains are there, okay, or whatever value added product you have prepared. Then initial weight of the sample is important and the final weight of the sample. And finally, you will find out the moisture content in the percentage, and you will write the conclusion, that is, this much amount of moisture content you have obtained from this sample. Now, we will move towards the next practical, that is determination of the ash content. Now see, for the finding out the ash content. Now ash content is nothing but a to finding the mineral contents of the given food sample. So the materials required for that is the given food sample, then crucible and the muffle furnace is required. Then procedure to find out the ash content is that initially take the fresh sample for its determination rather than leftover after determination of the moisture. Then ignite the dried material in the dish with the flame of burner till it is going to be charred, okay, or it is going to be blackened. Then transfer to a muffle furnace, maintain at 550 degrees Celsius to 600 degrees Celsius, and continue ignition till the gray ash is obtained. Then cool in the desiccators and wet. Then repeat the process of the heating, cooling, and weighing at half-hour interval till the difference in the weight in two consecutive wetting is less than 1 milligram. Then note the lowest weight, and then if ash still contains the black particles, then add 2 to 3 drops of the preheated water at 60 degrees Celsius, and break the ash and evaporate to dryness at 100 to 110 degrees Celsius. Then reash and reash at the 550 degrees Celsius until your ash is white in color or the slightly gray in color. Then observation you have to take, that is, write your name of sample, whatever weight has you have selected, and see, W is the weight in gram of the empty dish, and W1 is the weight in gram of the dish with the dried material taken from the from the test, and W2 is the weight in gram of the dish with the ash. So by finding out all these observations, we will find out the total ash content on the dry percent. It is equals to W2 minus W. It is nothing but a final weight of your ash you will got here, and divided by initial weight of your dried sample into 100. So this one is the muffle furnace, which is used for finding out the ash content. See, crucible, silica crucible has been used on which your food sample has been put here in the muffle furnace, and that is set for 550 to 600 degrees Celsius. So this is all about the practical determination of moisture content of the given food sample, as well as the finding out the ash content of the given food sample. So thank you.